Oh, he's the goof. Okay, so I've done a few videos, and they ended up being way too long. But what I want to talk about today is something that's been touched on, and I think I've kind of touched on it a bit. And I want to touch on it. I want to touch on it a little more. This is more or less directed at Nintendo. You guys, you need to pull your heads out of your asses. I love you guys, but you need to realize the severity of the situation, and I don't think you do. And this whole blue ocean strategies you keep going for, they're not going to work forever, and I don't think you even realize this. But what is this phone about? Okay, Rich just did a video in which he mentioned how, okay, there's going to be, of course, there'll be another Street Fighter at some point, and it'll be on the Xbox One and a PS4. But will it come to Wii U? He said no. By the way, Rich, if you watch this, you pronounced the dude's name completely right. I was going, good job, man. You're getting good at pronouncing Japanese, dude. But anyhow, Nintendo, you really need to pull your head out of your asses. Your heads out of your asses. You do. Okay? Rich is right. You lucked out on the 3DS. You're not going to luck out again on the next handheld. You're done. Competition is catching up. Can you guess what the competition is? It's not Sony's Vita. Nope. It's not the Vita at all. It's this. This is your competition for handhelds, Nintendo. I think I'm going to get this. It might not be, but I will get something like it. But I'm either going to get a Moga or some other sort of controller. Now, what it'll actually do is it has an adjustable clamp that clamps down on the screen, holds it in place, with the controller sitting. Pardon me. The controller sitting at the bottom. You'll face it towards you. You'll play it just like it's a handheld. I've gone over this before when I first got this thing and opened it up and was so excited. But I think there's a lot of truth in a lot of the things that Rich says. The dude is a pretty smart dude. And as I've said before, there are times when I question things that he talks about. The whole thing with exclusivities. Yeah. That's one of those things, I don't think he fully understands the situation with those. Sorry, Rich. There's a reason everybody disagrees with you and they give you crap on specific things. Now, usually they're just being trolls and assholes, Rich. But then there are the things that it's legitimate and it's appropriate. The whole thing about the exclusivity of Tomb Raider, yeah. But see, I've already done kind of a video like this, but I'm doing another one. But I'm going over this. Nintendo, you need to pay close attention. I can play all kinds of things on this, and I'm supposed to be able to play Doom on this. It's a 3D game. There are other 3D games coming to these things. I don't know if all of them are going to work with this, but eventually I can upgrade. Get a more powerful one. A bigger one. This one's too fucking small. I want a bigger one. But this Nintendo is going to be your downfall. You have legitimate competition now. Do you know why, though? And this is to everybody, not just Nintendo. Do you know why? The games are pathetically affordable and fun. And they're not, okay, the ones who sit there and go, oh, it's just swiping, swipe. All you're doing is you're just swiveling with your finger. It's casual bullcrap. You're a retard. There's more than that on here. There's fucking Call of Duty on this bitch. Yeah, Call of Duty. And other games like that. I don't even care for Call of Duty, but it looks fan-fucking-tastic. It might not necessarily work on this phone, but there's ones like it. And it works, and it's not even that expensive. This thing has all kinds of RPGs that I thought were long gone, to be honest. I thought that they were gone. We would never see RPGs. Sorry, I got a bit of a headache. Oh. I thought I would never see RPGs again, Japanese RPGs again the way they used to be, the ones that I enjoy thoroughly. They're on here. Platformers are on here. On-rail type shooters are on here. There's some first-person shooters. And, yeah. So, yes, this is cause for concern, Nintendo. All the casual crap is on here, and even some core games are on here. I'm going to get a tablet soon. Guess what? I'll be able to just play stuff like that on the tablet too. There are tablets you can beam a signal via Bluetooth to your television, if your television has the technology. And you can play games off the tablet on that big ass TV. Let me show you real quick. See that fucking TV right there? That is it's not huge, but it's pretty freaking big. That's an air filter, by the way. You can see the PS3 right behind the air filter, cable box, NES. The Wii U is right past the NES right there before the Ghostbusters headquarter DVD box set that I got. Yeah, I know my room is a mess, but that's not the point. Anyhow. So, what have we learned here, Nintendo? Well, you're in for a treat. And I think, you know what, I hate saying it, but I think that's why they attached the whole 3D gimmick to begin with. To make their handheld stand out more. And I'm a firm believer that the 3DS, or not 3DS, but the 2DS that was created, I'm a firm believer that that was created without the 3D as a means for little kids to play it, because little kids couldn't play with a 3D, an actual 3DS. There were parents getting it for their kids, an actual 3DS, but the kids are having issues. They really were. But, and I'm still going to get a 3DS at some point. Somebody's supposed to send me one. My birthday's coming up. I'm hoping he can send it to me. And that's it. That is it. This is cause for concern. It is always going to be cause for concern. Technology around you is constantly changing. You're not adapting. You're stuck in the past. And it's going to bite you in the ass. We're not going to see... as these become more powerful, and they are pretty powerful as it is, you're going to see fewer and fewer developers want to put anything on a 3DS. Personally, I love the games I play on this. It is cause for concern. Here's my suggestion to Nintendo. This might save them. I think their next console should be... I know this is going to sound weird. The technology's there. I've seen it. If they want to do it. Their next handheld and console. And I've said this before. It should be one and the same. It should be a handheld or a console. If possible. And, I mean, that's what people expected out of the Wii U. You know, a lot of people kept asking about the Wii U the Wii U gamepad. They kept going, can I take it with me on the road? I want to play my Nintendo games on the road. I want to play all those cool games on the road. Can I take it with me? No, you can't take it with you, dude. Sorry. What? It's just a controller. The imagery and everything is done on the Wii U. It gets beamed to that controller. It's not really on the controller. That was another issue and confusion. Another issue and confusion. I have a big bulging blood vein, right? Yeah. There's a lot of confusion with that Wii, with the Wii U gamepad. It's still there. There's still a lot of confusion. Partly it's the name. The name really confused the hell out of a lot of people. It still confuses people to this day. Friends down the road, they had a Wii. I said, are you going to get a Wii U? And they said, it's too much money for just a controller. I said, it's not just a controller. It's a console, too. I thought it was just for the Wii. I thought it was something you buy, and it was just so expensive for a controller. I said, no! I said, no. It's an all-new system. There's a lot of cock-ups Nintendo did. You are an incorrect Nintendo. That's all I've got to say. I'm out.